Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about one of the fastest production cars in the United States in 1963. And we got one sitting right here. I'll give you the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, the home to close to 100 classic and collectible cars ranging all the way back into the 20s, all the way up into the muscle cars and beyond. We have a little bit of everything for everybody. Visit our website at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com for all the latest arrivals, newest cars, and cars in stock right now. Lots of new stuff coming in. But you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to do a cold start on an R2 Studebaker, and we're going to do a walk around, give you all the details, and a few more stories to boot. So just stick around and watch the entire deal. But today we're going to talk about a 1963 first year for Studebaker to make the only second American-made car in production that was all fiberglass. This is a 1963 Avanti R2. Now let me give a little more detail because everyone's going to ask, well, what's an R1? What's an R2? Well, the R2 was the performance edition for the Studebaker. This is a 289 Studebaker engine with a Paxton supercharger. So it is one of the fastest cars in production in 1963. I've even seen some videos of these cars beating Corvettes. Well, speaking of that, it is all fiberglass, front to back, hood, everything. This was a very futuristic car. Studebaker kind of stepped off the limb, I guess, to do it, and they did it 2 years, 63, 64. You can see the round headlights right away give you the indication that it's a 63, which is always one of those things for us identifying old cars. This is just a really nice example. Very well maintained, was really ordered well. Whoever ordered this car in 1963 was looking to be kind of a motorhead performance orientated guy, because not only is it the supercharged motor, but it is a 4-speed to boot. So it's really fun to drive. If you like to have that performance, you know, go through the gears, this one will actually light the tires pretty well. And speaking of tires, all brand new radial tires with the white walls on it, with the correct Studebaker Avanti hubcaps as well. No, when they came up with this idea, I mean, it is a very futuristic looking deal. This is kind of the performance orientated stuff. You notice all the stuff always goes to the back. The trim makes it look like the car is moving even when it's sitting still. One of the highlights of these cars, of course, is the inside cockpit. And I'm going to use that word cockpit because it's almost like an airplane, simply because you sit down in it, you look out, and it has all full instrumentation. Studebakers were really good in this deal. You have a tachometer, you got a vacuum gauge, you got a temperature gauge, you got the oil pressure gauge. You have the speedometer, you have all that stuff right at your fingertips. When you're looking, you know, you can see exactly how your car is performing, and it just gives also that nice look of kind of like being in an aircraft. And again, like I said, beautiful interior, pretty much in the original interior. The 4-speed with the bucket seats. Nice steering wheel. The chrome is really nice on this car as well. Now, you want to look at all of our stuff. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well if you want to look at all the different cars we currently have in inventory and stuff that we've had in the past. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. You'll find that to be very interesting. If you got some time on the internet you want to look at, you know, I think you would find some very interesting stuff in our stuff right there. Yeah, these cars were just really, really an interesting dual exhaust, of course. Trunk space, a little small, but you know, hey, you know, right now we're just worried about having a set of golf clubs in there or something, and it'll do that just no problem whatsoever. Interesting location for your fuel location right here. Again, you take a look at the back. What a unique automotive deal. I mean, it is artistic. I guess that's kind of what this was. It's one of those Studebaker things. They probably went off on a limb to make this really spectacular car, and unfortunately, they were out of business a few years later. Perhaps they put a little bit too much into this research and development of this really, really neat car. Well, if you want to have something that not everybody else has, we've got it right here at Ellingson's. You can come down and take a look. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5, and also on Saturdays 10 to 4. So come on down, take a look. This is a, if you're looking for something unusual, something different, people come in all the time and go, what is that? Who made that car? We say Studebaker. Well, it was one of those last hurrahs, if you will, and they did an outstanding job right here. So we've got it sitting right on the sales floor of Ellingson's. The difference is we've got really, really nice cars, and this would be a great addition for someone who's looking for something to add to their collection. Maybe you want your first car. Maybe you want something that not anybody else has, or very few do. We've got it right here at Ellingson's. Come on and take a look. We'll see you next time.